wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. I am Nur Danisha binti Muhammad Asri from section 731. For this vlog, I will talk about one of the SDG, which is climate action. The aim for this SDG is take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. The topic that I choose for this SDG is climate change. So, in this vlog, I will explain to you guys about what is climate change, the causes and the impacts, and lastly, one of the examples of the community that has contributed in this SDG. I want to talk about this topic because climate change is one of the global issues in our time, from shifting weather patterns that threaten to food production to rising sea levels. I become interested in this topic because this climate change caused from human activities nowadays. Not everyone aware about the current issues of climate change. These climate change issues is something that's serious in this world and need to be worried. According to United Nations, climate change refers to long-term shift in temperature and weather patterns. This shift may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle. But since 1800s, human activities have been the main factors of climate change due to burning fossil fuels like oil and gas. Burning fossil fuels generates greenhouse gas emissions that act like a blanket, wrap the earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising temperatures. According to National Geographic, climate change is the long-term shift that may cause weather patterns to be less predictable. This climate change also related to other damaging weather events such as more frequent and more intense storms, floods, heavy rains, and winter storms. So, the causes. Number 1 is open burning. Open waste burning releases significant amount of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. It can produce a lot of carbon dioxide and it is one of the main causes of greenhouse effects. This actually lead to global warming because the gases will deplete the ozone layer. Number 2 is deforestation. Forests and trees store carbon dioxide. When they cut down the trees, the carbon dioxide will be released back into the atmosphere and contribute to climate change. Deforestation contributes up to 10% of the carbon dioxide emissions caused by human activities. Next, we go to the impacts. Number 1 is global warming. It comes from the greenhouse effect because some of the gases in the Earth's atmosphere trapping the sun's heat and stop it from leaking back into the space, and it causes global warming. Most of these greenhouse gases occur naturally, but it is also caused from human activities, and carbon dioxide is the largest contributor to global warming. Number 2 is rising ocean. The rising water level in the ocean happens when the glaciers and the ice sheets worldwide are melting and adding water into the ocean. Global sea levels are rising day by day as a result of human-caused global warming. One of the communities that I choose for this topic is Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC. The IPCC is the scientific group that was set up by World Meteorological Organization (WMO) and United Nations to monitor all global signs that related to climate change. Every report focuses on different aspects of climate change. One of the latest scientific reports by the IPCC found the changes of climate change 2021 in the Earth, which is in every region and across the whole climate system. Many changes in the Earth are unprecedented in thousands of years. For example, continued sea level rise are irreversible over hundreds to thousands years onwards. The report clearly states the human actions still have the potential to determine the future climate, pointing strong and sustained reductions in emissions of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases to limit climate change. The IPCC also has conducted a lot of meetings and various outreach events to give information based on the results that they got. This actually can give awareness to everyone all over the world because we know the exact situation about our Earth and could help us to save it. As the conclusion, climate change is the very serious global issues in our world. Everyone must know that we need to work together to avoid any causes that could lead to climate change. I have already informed and explained what is climate change, the causes and the impacts, and also the community that has contributed in this SDG. So I am sure that you guys already gained a lot of information about climate change. We as a human need to aware about our current climate situation. I hope that everyone can use all the knowledge that you got to save our earth. I will end my vlog with a quote from Francois Hollande, which is the former president of France, that said, "We have a single mission to protect and hand on the planet to the next generation." That's all from me. Thank you.